is a party to the dispute. Kashmir runs in our blood.
Which resulted in the loss of more than 50,000 precious lives and colossal damage to infrastructure. We shall begin in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. I would request Mr. Fareed for the recitation of Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر آمنت بالله صدق الله العظيم.
It is requested to kindly rise up for the national anthems of Pakistan and Turkey. We are now going to display a video with original clips from illegally Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, presenting a glimpse of ongoing gross human rights violations in the valley.
For freedom from Indian occupation in the disputed region of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. India has turned Kashmir into a vast prison by deploying of its over 1 million troops who are committing horrible crimes against humanity. On the other hand, India is portraying normalcy, whereas data since January 1989 till the 31st of December.
Pardon.
Biraz daha koyalım.
Evet, biraz. Genişten çeksek.
المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
It is a party to the dispute. Kashmir runs in our blood.
Sayın Bakanım, Sayın Büyükelçim, Sayın Ankara Vali Yardımcımız, Afat Başkan Yardımcımız, siz değerli konuklar, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. First of all, good morning everyone. I would like to thank the Pakistani Embassy in Ankara for the event they organized, their kind invitation and giving me the chance to speak. The consciously created problem in today's world and the indifference of those who create these problems are surprising.
I am honored to invite Chairperson Turkish Parliament, Human Rights Committee, Member Parliament Ms. Derya Yanek for her remarks, please.
Bugün iki anma vesilesiyle aslında bir araya gelmiş olduk. Keşmir Dayanışma Günü 5 Şubat ama aynı zamanda biraz önce dışarıda da küçük bir anmayı başlatmış olduk. Bir ağaçlandırma çalışmasıyla beraber. İkincisi de 6 Şubat Kahramanmaraş merkezli depremlerin 1. yıl dönümünü yarın idrak etmiş olacağız. 5 Şubat Keşmir Dayanışma Günü sebebiyle burada olmamız. Geçtiğimiz günlerde, geçtiğimiz yıl daha doğrusu katıldığım programda da ifade etmiştim. Keşmir, Türkiye olarak, Türk toplumu olarak bizim kendi meselemiz saydığımız günlerden, kendi meselemiz saydığımız meselelerden birisidir. Ve maalesef dünyanın en eski çözülemeyen uluslararası problemi yazısını okumak da bizim açımızdan son derece can yakıcı. Çünkü biliyoruz ki uluslararası sistem çözmek isterse çözmek istediği problemleri çok kolaylıkla çözer ve hiç öyle sürüncemede bırakmaz. Fakat Keşmir gibi, Filistin gibi benzeri meselelerde maalesef bir kayıtsızlığı, hatta belki bilinçli bir boşvermişliği görüyoruz. Keşmir'de ciddi bir insanlık dramı yaşanıyor. Yani Keşmir, Pakistan'ın bir parçası olmasaydı bile Türkiye olarak bizim Keşmir'e kayıtsız kalmamız mümkün değildi. Bunun bir defa özellikle bir insan hakkı ihlali olarak bir toplumun kendi kendini yönetme, self-determinasyon hakkının ihlali ve en temel insan hakları, yaşama hakkı, seyahat hakkı, mülkiyet hakkı gibi en temel, en esas insan haklarına kadar ihlal edilen bir toplumun bu kadar yıldır ısrarla ve inatla varlığını sürdürmeye çalışması, mücadelesini sürdürmeye çalışması önünde hakikaten saygıyla eğilmekten başka yapacağımız bir şey yok. Uluslararası alanda Türkiye olarak hepinizin yakından takip ettiği üzere çok yüksek sesle ve en yüksek perdeden, Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımızın dilinden dünyanın her tarafındaki ve Keşmir'de dahil olmak üzere hak ihlallerinin son bulması için çağrılarımızı yapıyoruz, yapmaya devam edeceğiz.
Ambassador Dr. Yusuf Junaid for his remarks, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Let me at the very beginning remind you and remind all of us of the tragedy that happened yesterday, in which two of our brothers lost their life in a helicopter incident and became shaheed. May their soul rest in peace and their families have the sabr to bear this irreparable loss. Having said this, I'm also very grateful to all of you for sparing your time and coming up to this embassy and sharing with us the common cause of the Kashmiris, which is perhaps the longest dispute with the UN system. What happened in 47 was an unjust decision. Later on, Security Council, through its resolutions, unanimously gave a verdict, passed a resolution that the Kashmiris have a right of self-determination, which should be upheld through a plebiscite. Was it held? No. What did we do? Except we protested. We are faced with a situation which is going on for the last 77 years, which has caused many wars in the subcontinent, which has sent tremors and shockwaves all over the international peace and solidarity. But what is being done by the international community? That is a question that we need to ask ourselves and from those who become or who try to become the champions of democracy and human rights. What has happened in Kashmir and what is happening in Gaza are two tragedies which we cannot turn away from. These are the realities of life. I will not go into the details of the atrocities committed by the Indian armed forces in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, because the documentary which you saw has given all the details. But one thing I'm 101% sure, not even 100%, but more than that, is that the blood of 100,000 people who have given up to be alive will never be wasted. Justice can be delayed, but it can never be denied. Today we are faced with a very strange situation where a country which just in its feeling of being a superpower, in a feeling of being, which it is not, of being a mighty power, has denied every possible human right to a whole province, to a whole area. They have restricted the life as if it is a prison camp. It is no more a livable place. The atrocities committed, the brutalities committed are infinite. If I start talking about the details, I think it will take me a whole day. But the use of pellet guns, the gang rapes, the extrajudicial killings, the abductions, these all speak volumes of the atrocities committed by the Indian armed forces. The very fact that there is almost 1 million military in the area tells you the story. Almost, impossible to think of in this world that a region which has a population of 10 million has an army controlling them which is around 1 million. If it is peace, as they claim, if it is life as it is normal, as they claim, then what is the need for this army? Thank you so very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you all for your valuable presence here today. Your presence here is a source of strength for oppressed Kashmiri brothers and sisters as they languish under foreign occupation. It is high time to uplift the oppressed voice of Kashmir and fulfill the promises of a free and fair plebiscite under the auspices of United Nations. I once again thank you all for your presence here today. It is now requested to kindly proceed towards the refreshments. Have a good day, Igunlar.